Why do bad things happen to good people? This question is not born in doubt. It is born in sincerity. It rises from hearts that tried to live rightly. From souls that chose kindness even when cruelty was easier. From people who believed that goodness mattered. And yet, life still broke them. If you are listening to this with a quiet ache in your chest, if you have ever felt confused by God's silence, if you have ever wondered whether goodness is worth the cost, stay with me. Before we go deeper, take a breath. If this channel brings you clarity and peace, subscribe to Inner Divine. Write in the comments what country you are watching from. And share this video with someone who might need these words tonight. Let us allow this message to travel where it is needed. Now, listen not with your mind, but with your soul. Paramahansa Yogananda taught that life is not random. It is precise. Every experience arrives with purpose, even when that purpose is hidden behind pain. From the human view, suffering feels cruel. From the soul's view, suffering is often a sacred refinement. Good people do not suffer because God is unfair. They suffer because their souls are awake. Awake souls feel more. They question more. They love more deeply. And because they love deeply, life touches them deeply. The world is not gentle with sensitive hearts. But sensitivity is not weakness. It is the doorway through which divine awareness enters. Yogananda explained that the universe operates through harmony. Through cause and effect, karma, not as punishment, but as education. Some causes were planted long before this moment. Some were planted in ignorance. Some in fear. Some in survival. When their effects return, they are not asking whether you are good or bad. They are completing a lesson. This does not make your pain meaningless. It makes it purposeful. Many good people suffer because they carry unresolved pain. Not only from this life, but from the long journey of the soul. The soul remembers what the mind has forgotten. And when the soul is ready to evolve, life rearranges itself, sometimes gently, sometimes violently. A caterpillar does not understand why its world is dissolving. But the cocoon is not a punishment. It is a transformation. Often, suffering arrives when comfort has made us forget the divine. Comfort numbs awareness. Pain awakens it. When everything is easy, the ego grows loud. When everything falls apart, the soul begins to speak. Many good people suffer because they refuse to compromise their integrity. They do not betray their conscience to gain approval. They do not abandon truth to avoid conflict. And the world does not always reward that. But the soul does. Yogananda said that divine justice does not operate on human timelines. It moves quietly, invisibly, perfectly. What looks like loss today may be alignment tomorrow. What feels like rejection may be redirection. Sometimes God protects us by removing what we are attached to. A relationship ends. A plan collapses. A door closes. And only later do we realize that staying would have destroyed us. Good people often suffer because they are being guided away from paths that look right, but would lead the soul away from truth. God rarely shouts. Guidance often comes as discomfort. Another truth is harder to accept. Some souls are given heavier burdens because they are capable of carrying them. Not everyone is meant to walk the same terrain. The strongest trees grow in the harshest winds. The deepest roots form where storms are frequent. Likewise, souls meant to radiate wisdom are often shaped by adversity. This does not make the pain easier, but it makes it meaningful. Those who have suffered deeply develop compassion that cannot be taught. They recognize pain in others without words. They listen without interrupting. They comfort without trying to fix. Their presence heals. Yogananda reminded seekers that suffering can either harden the heart or expand it. The difference lies in awareness. A good person may suffer, yet choose not to become bitter. They may grieve, yet refuse to hate. They may fall, yet rise without resentment. That choice is spiritual power. The world respects dominance. The soul respects humility. Many good people suffer because they are learning detachment. Not indifference, but freedom. Freedom from outcomes. Freedom from approval. Freedom from fear of loss. Detachment is not coldness. It is trust. Trust that life knows what it is doing, even when we do not. There is also this paradox. The closer you move toward truth, the more life tests your sincerity. Not to break you, but to root you. Faith that has never been questioned is fragile. Faith that has survived doubt is unshakable. If your faith has trembled, it is because it is becoming real. If your heart has been wounded, it is because it is being widened. Yogananda taught that God is never absent in suffering. God is hidden within it. Like gold within rock. Revealed only through pressure. When a good person suffers, something unnecessary is being stripped away. Illusions dissolve. False identities fall. What remains is essence. Pain humbles the ego and clears space for grace. Many who suffer feel abandoned. But abandonment is often an illusion created by fear. The divine does not always remove the storm. Sometimes it teaches the soul how to walk through it. If you are suffering now, do not rush to understand. Understanding comes later. For now, breathe. For now, remain gentle with yourself. For now, trust that nothing endured with awareness is ever wasted. Every tear carries intelligence. Every ache contains instruction. And every sincere cry is heard. Even when the answer comes as silence. Silence is not absence. It is depth. Bad things happen to good people. Not because goodness fails, but because goodness transforms. You are not broken. You are being shaped. You are not forgotten. You are being refined. Stay kind in a harsh world. Stay honest in a dishonest age. Stay loving even when it costs you. That is not weakness. That is spiritual courage. If this message touched your heart, subscribe to Inner Divine. Write in the comments what resonated most deeply. And share this video with someone who may be quietly struggling. Light multiplies when shared. And remember, your soul's journey is longer than this moment. Wiser than this pain. And guided more lovingly than you can imagine.